Hey there, it is Lissy. It is Saturday, May 23rd. It is Memorial Day weekend here in the US, so we have a long weekend. And it dawned on me that I don't know that I'm working a full week any week in the next 3 or 4 weeks because I have a long weekend this weekend because we do just as a holiday for everybody on Monday. Next weekend, I'm going to Nantucket, so I'm going to take the Monday off. The following weekend, my mother is going to be here, and I have some doctor's appointments and stuff on Friday that she's going. I have to get MRIs once a year, which is no fun, so she's coming to go with me, which is really nice. So I'm taking that Friday off. And then the next Wednesday, Alicia and my friend Sandy and I leave to go out to Beverly Hills for 4 days. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing a lot of work over the next 3 or 4 weeks, which is fantastic. So let's see. I thought what I'll do now is I'll do a quick outfit of the day, and then I'm going to sign off because I'm going to meet my friend Sandy, who lives in Vermont. She and her husband are in town, and I'm going to go meet them for lunch. And then I'll come back and I have a whole queue of requests of videos. But one of them that I thought I might do today was my Chanel jewelry collection. And since it's a long weekend and I don't have a ton scheduled, I thought this would be a good weekend to knock some of this stuff out. Oh, text from Sandy. She's at the hairdresser. She's drying, which means I have to go shortly. But so I think that's what I'll do. I have a bunch of other requests. That was the one I was thinking I might do today. I know some people asked to see what's in the shoe cabinet back there. I can definitely show you. Maybe I'll do that today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after lunch. And I'm certainly going to have a glass of wine or two. So I'll be feeling twirly, which will be fun for all of us. Anyway, so it's weird. It is, Memorial Day weekend, which means it's almost June, which means it's almost summer. But it was in the 40s this morning. Beautiful, though. Beautiful. I'm not complaining. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. But it's not warm today. So I feel like I'm dressed for fall. I don't know how this happened. So basically, anyway, I'm wearing black and white, which, this time of year is not normal for me because I wear all sorts of color. But, c'est la vie. So let me show you the getup. Okay. So today I am wearing, I gotta do something to show you the shoes. But anyway, this is an old Zara jacket back when I think they had a lot of really good stuff. I've had it for years and I love it. These are J brand distressed jeans that I shot my leg through, so ripped them even more. Old Zara t-shirt, Hermés belt, Hermés bracelet, Chanel bracelet, Chanel pin, and then my Marni crossbody bag. I love this bag. So that is the getup. And I will sign off, but I will be back in a few hours and finish showing you a few other things and chatting you up. There were a couple things I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, the Rosie books. I'm going to say this now. I'm not going to remember when I get back. Maybe I'll watch it. I wanted to see who's read the Rosie books. I just finished the second one. So entertaining. And then I'll do probably my Chanel jewels for you. So I'll see you later. Have a great day. Okay, I'm back from lunch. And I'm going to show you, I've pulled out what I think to be all of my Chanel jewelry. But one never knows if there's something hiding somewhere else. But I think I got it all. So before I forget, the one thing I said I was going to talk about earlier was the Rosie books. I can't remember the author, but I'll put the link or you can Google it. But so there are two books. One's called The Rosie Project. One's called The Rosie Effect. It's basically about this guy, Australian guy, total science geek geneticist or something like that. And he's, I'm guessing maybe late 30s, 40-ish in the book, never really had a girlfriend, but wants to get married. So goes about it in a very scientific way, has a questionnaire, has women fill out the questionnaire to try to find the perfect woman for him. And he ends up meeting this woman, Rosie, who is not the perfect woman for him on paper. But you can imagine, like, he ends up being smitten with him. So it's basically, there are 2 books, one, The Rosie Project, and then one is The Rosie Effect. So it's all about their kind of journeys together. And it's laugh out loud funny. It's really entertaining, easy to read. I don't know anybody that's read it that didn't like it. So anyway, so I wanted to say that. And so now I will get on, like, where do I even begin with the jewelry? Okay, why don't I start with my brooches? So I'll start with the one I was wearing today. I'm guessing this is from the I love this one. So this one is, it's not, when I put it up close and you can see the double C's, it's obviously Chanel. But, when you wear it, it's not so obviously, it doesn't smack of the logo like a lot of the other stuff I have. This was a gift from some girlfriends for a birthday. I'm guessing maybe my 35th-ish, mid-30s some point. So this is 10 years old probably. I love this as much or more now than I did when I got it. I think I love it more now than when I got it. This was one of the first probably Chanel items I ever owned. And I just think it's so super fab. So that's that. So then the Chanel jewelry for me started because friends gave it to me as gifts. And then I started buying a bunch of my own stuff. This is another one that was a gift. Another one that's not so obviously Chanel, unless when I show it up close, you can kind of see, like right here, there's a little double C. All silver and rhinestones. I always go the wrong way here. There you go. Like, I love that. Like, kind of actually, they were probably a year apart. Look at the shapes. Really similar. So there's 2 of the brooches. Then, let's see, the next one, I bought this one for myself. And here is your typical obvious Chanel. All kind of like, what do they call these kind of stones? I don't know. Emerald cut, even though they're not diamonds, they're rhinestones, or crystals or whatever. But so there's that one. And then I bought this one. I love this one, like the really big pearls. And I think when you're an 80s child, the whole conspicuous consumption thing, logos, like, I know some people don't like it. Like, I love it. It's just part of my DNA, I guess, having grown up in the 80s. But I love this, like the big pearls, the double C's. I bought this for myself at the Chanel boutique on the Avenue Montaigne in Paris. And then this one, which is also another double C, but it's got the little kind of micro pearls. Dork here. This was a gift from my sister for Christmas or my birthday last year. There you go. See these tiny, teeny little pearls. I love it. Okay, so I think that's it for the pins. I think the only bracelets I have are this that I showed you earlier, which has the kind of dangle, and then it's like like an ID bracelet or something. And then these are all recent this year. And then these 2, which I've shown you recently. So, like, I got these 3 together, and I mix and match and stack them and whatever. So I love these. These are, like, easy. Like, I find myself pulling these to wear a lot. Okay. Then I think I just have 2 rings. This one, it's the Chanel Camellia. I think I bought this for myself at one of the duty-free shops on one of my trips a long time ago. And then this one, I love this. This I bought for myself for my birthday a few years ago, I think at the Chanel boutique in Bergdorf's. The pearls have fallen out of this more than once, and I've had to get this fixed. But I do really love it. And honestly, if all the pearls fell out, I think it would still be a neat ring. Like show you. Isn't it neat? Love it. Okay, I have a bunch of earrings. I'll go to the earrings next, and then yeah, okay. So these Are we missing pearls? No, I don't think so. So these are, you know, kind of like my brooches, little double C's with the pearls. That's a necklace. We'll come to that in a bit. These are little dangly rhinestone silver, like, see, they're cute. But I wear a lot of costume jewelry, but the one thing I don't switch out is I have these diamond earrings. I literally sleep, shower, like I just don't take these out unless I specifically say, hey, like I want to wear these today. They are really cute. I really should more often pull these out because I do like them. Okay, these were a gift for my 40th birthday from some of my girlfriends. Aren't they cute? See, like the little C's with the dangling pearl and the little chains. These I bought for myself, I think at duty free in the UK, in London. Actually, these would be really cute with what I'm wearing today. Okay. This is probably my oldest. This is probably one of the first pairs of Chanel. I think I bought these myself. The little dangly rhinestone camellias. See, you can see they're really cute. Like if I switched out my earrings, like these are an easy, like everyday earring. And then I love these. These were a gift from Alicia for either my birthday or Christmas one year. Again, more of the same. They have a lot of these same style with the little dangles, but these are like the red C's. I think that's it for the earrings. Okay, then comes, well, I have a couple, let me pull out a few things. Okay. I have a couple necklaces. I have a lot of necklaces, but I have a couple necklaces that are more like everyday. So this is one of my very favorite ones. My sister bought me this for Christmas or my birthday many years ago, and this I wear like all the time. I love it. See, it's just like an easy, you know, chain. You can kind of just throw it on. And I have another similar easy to wear one that was a gift from my brother and sister-in-law for my birthday one year. So this is silver. And this actually is kind of the same little dangle thing that's in some of the earrings I just showed you, but it's bigger. And this is silver. So this is like the same kind of length. Super cute. Okay, this one, we're all in a tangled mess here. Okay, this one, if I can untangle it. This one is this year. This is that Middle East collection or whatever. My sister gave this to me for Christmas this year. And I love this because the chain is really long, so you can see like it hits in a different place. So most of the other necklaces kind of hit here, and this one is great because like especially in the winter when you're wearing big turtlenecks or like cowl necks, that like I have some sweaters that have kind of these big kind of cowl necks, and then this hangs nicely with those. I love this. And then this one I bought for myself some time ago. And this one is longer than the other ones that I have, but not as long as the one I just showed you. So see, this one hits kind of right here. Like most of the other ones hit right here. I think this one might be missing a few rhinestones, which is why I haven't worn it. I keep thinking I need to take it like for repair. Okay, now comes some of the more substantial jewels. Well, first I'll show you this. So this is not really a Chanel necklace, but it kind of is. So I bought, this was a long time ago now. I remember I was at Saks in Greenwich, Connecticut. I bought this really cool Chanel charm bracelet. But over the years, you know, the charms fell off and I sent it out to get fixed and they could fix it. And then one of my trips to New York, I was on the train and it must have gotten caught in the seat or something. And I lost like a charm or two. I couldn't find them. I was so upset. And then I sent it out to be fixed and they didn't have the parts, so to speak, to fix it. So I was missing some of the charms. So instead of just trashing it, I took like all the charms and added it to a necklace I already had. So basically, it's kind of a Chanel necklace. It wasn't a Coach necklace that I added on all the kind of Chanel pieces to. So I actually really like it, and I should wear it more often. Okay, then you've seen this. I've worn this very recently. This is probably the newest thing I bought, yeah, for myself. So this is the navy and white Chanel kind of beads with the navy and white, like depending on which side. And you can wear it long, or sometimes I like double it up. Okay, but I love that. And then, okay, these boxes, I think these are the boxes for the bracelets that are, hold on. Many of these boxes are empty. Yeah, empty, empty, empty. I'm sure this one is empty. Okay, so now, I think it's empty. Yeah, okay, those are things that were all not in their proper places. Okay, so this one, okay, I have a couple in here. This is another one that I wear a lot. Like I love the Chanel pearls. I love how they're like, you know, small to big, and then they have the couple of the really big pearls. And see, this one has the you know, the little C's on the pearl. So this is one that I like wear a lot. I usually wear it like this so that the ball isn't like, you know, but you could wear it in the back, but anyway. And then, oh, I have two in here. Okay, this one, you know, I think I might have bought this one at Duty Free in London also. So this is just classic, like, Chanel pearls. And these are all great to, like, layer on together or do whatever. But, you know, it's like, yeah. And then this one, okie dokie. Oh, what a tangled web we weave here. Okay. So this one is like chains and pearls with the C's. And, you know, it has a little kind of dangling C's there. Okay. These don't all really belong in that box, but that appears to be where I put them. Okay, this one. God, I love this one. Yeah, I don't know what, but like this is what it is. This one is actually in its proper box. This one is beautiful. Okay, look at this. Look at the pendant. This is a shorter chain. Not even really a chain, but it's a shorter necklace. See, it hits like right about here, and look at how beautiful this is. Like just a substantial, gorgeous pen. This would actually be beautiful as like a brooch, but it's not. And then you can see kind of the detailing of like the clasp and the little dangly C's. Love that one. It's one of my faves. You might be getting close to the end, actually. What's in here? Oh, this one was from that Scotland collection a few years ago. God, I love this. So you've got the brooch with the kind of the black watch plaid, you know, like all the like stones, the double C here. This has the same kind of flannel plaid interwoven with the chains. And then this, the C's, and then that, you know, the dangling C's that dangle in the back also. So this is awesome. You know, like some of those collections, like you wouldn't want a lot of that, like, well, I didn't like the Dallas, Texas or Paris, Texas or whatever that collection is. But some of those themes, like you wouldn't want too much of like a Scottish, but this I still love this. This was a good one. I think I may just have one more. Yeah, this is an empty box because this is the box that the blue and white beads belong in. And then, last but not least, this is from just last fall, and boy, oh my God, this one I love. I think this is one of the most beautiful. You know, sometimes the Chanel jewelry, I mean, this is like, look at that. I've shown this to you. But like the beautiful filigree here, look at that, with all the kind of pearls and the stones, and then the dangling chains with the pearls at the end. I think this is just so beautiful. And it's, you know, it hangs kind of lower. I gotta pull this out and wear it more often. Yeah, so I think, how long have I been filming? I know it tells me somewhere. Of course I can't find it. God help me, I better be filming. I think I am. Anyway, I thought this was going to take longer than, 16 minutes and 53 seconds. Okay, so 17 minutes. It's actually not that short. So I think that's it for the Chanel jewelry. I don't think I've missed anything. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I will, you know, I said, so tomorrow, so I don't have a ton planned this weekend. Tomorrow I'm having brunch with my friend Mark, who, Mark used to be the bartender at Hammersley's, and you may or may not remember, Hammersley's was like one of my very favorite restaurants in Boston. It was what I would call my kitchen away from home. I was there at least once a week, if not more. Mark worked there for like 20 plus years, 27 years, something crazy. So anyway, so he and I are having brunch tomorrow in Mistral, which is like my favorite place in the world to have brunch, but he's never been. Which means that normally on a Sunday I don't generally get gussied up, but I'll actually get dressed tomorrow. So maybe I'll do another video either. I don't know, I have lots of things in queue. Could be the shoe cabinet. You guys have asked for a bunch of things. Somebody asked for an apartment tour, which I can do, but honestly it'll be really quick because like there's not much to show you other than what you already see. It's a small apartment. Yeah, but anyway, I hope you're having a great, fantastic weekend, and I will catch back up with you soon. Bye.